Sam Tolbert from Sound of Joy Music Services, and here is another one of our how-to lessons. And for today, we're going to be learning how to develop your own soloing techniques. We're going to use the song It Is Well in the key of C. Let me just check my Chordy app to make sure that I'm in the key of C. Okay, I'm there now. So, It Is Well, another standard song that you hear in the Pentecostal church, in a lot of churches. A lot of musicians sometimes get called upon to play a solo, and they, because they don't practice soloing techniques, they get trapped into playing just a lot of chords minus a lot of melody. I'm going to give you my technique I use for playing behind a song if when I'm called upon back in my day as a church musician to do a song. That was like the moment where I don't have to worry about a choir or a praise team or a soloist. It's just me and the instrument that I happen to be on. Let's get to it. It is well in the key of C. As you see, I have my virtual organ up. Let me just change the scene here a bit so you see what I'm working with. All right. So those are the settings, the drawbar settings that I'm working with. Of course, I have bass on the bottom. Let's just bring up some of our highs just a bit. There we go. All right, that sounds a lot better. So when you're playing a song as a soloist and not as a singer, you have to think in the term of a soloist. Which means you have to know the song. Again, this is just like we on the previous lesson, Blessed Assurance. There's that one note that's different. For my lot, thou hast taught me to say. So when you have a working knowledge of the scales, I always mess that note up. I'm talking. You know that the entire melody is found in the scale. When peace like a river attendeth my way. I know the words. When sorrows like deep rivers blow, whatever my lot thou hast taught me to say, it is well with my soul. So when you're thinking like a soloist, melody becomes easy. Now it's just giving it an actual bed of chords. And since you're not playing for a choir or playing for a soloist, you now can find your chords. Let me change my view so you can see what chords I'm using. Remember, melody is here. Chords are always beneath the melody unless you're really going to be bringing out the song differently. That's when the soloing techniques come. From a melody and chord standpoint, it could be here. I love to expand it. Go that again. Peace like I'll throw that chord in there. River attendeth my way. Now, when you're doing this as a soloist, as an organ player, you've got the bass on the bottom. Hold the chord for you. And of course, the biggest advantage an organist has is that they can hold these chords and they'll never stop until they lift their hand up. Piano players and keyboard players can't do that. They have to constantly keep hitting. That's why I say learn piano first and then go to the organ. You'll find that a lot of skills you learn on the piano will be enhanced as an organ player. Now, continue. Now, what chording can you use here? You can go straight. Some guys go to the sixth chord. What I found is that both are acceptable. If you're going to do the verse twice, you do one setting of chords the first time and another setting of chords the second time. So when sorrow like sweet billows roll, and here I love to. That's that piano in me. This is the soloing part. Whatever. I'm holding that chord purposely so you can see it. So, what are I lost the chord already. Here it is. Just taking a chord and stretching it out. Now you throw that Leslie in there. Thou hast. Now you want to stay here. Taught me. Taught. Some guys go up here so quickly that you do the second time around. So taught me to say. Classic gospel walk up. Leslie, then turn it off. Even so, even walk up. It is well. Again, another. What you're doing with the melody on top. That change again, because guys, if you get this pattern down of chords, you can apply this to any song. Put the Leslie on. Now you see me stretching here. Yeah, I'm still in the melody. With my soul. I won't tell you whose chords they are, but you know those chords already. You know those chords, but as you can see, those chords are not brand new. They're just used differently. So we've come out of the melody. We've added some nice full gospel sounding chords, and now we're coming to the chorus part of the song, the "It Is Well." Now, "It Is Well," I've heard so many different variations. I like the hymn book version, then I like the gospel version. The hymn book version is "It Is Well." But I also go the other way also. It is well. I go whichever way I want to do. with my soul. Again, there's that change again. It is well. Now you go to the sort of the C3 as a passing chord with my soul. Now again, you have to be thinking in the mind of a soloist. What would the soloist do? It is well. It is well. It is well. That's why I say when you're looking at the melody and the scale of chords, what's open to you in these chords? Whichever way you want to go. With my soul. With my... So that diminishing there, right? Walk up. It is slide. Well. Now you can throw this in there if you want to. Went too far. Take it back to my settings. Okay. I slipped my hand down too far and went to the presets. Alright, let me fix this. Alrighty. Gotta give me a... Okay. I think we're back now. So, and the whole concept, guys, is that when you're soloing, it's you. That's your time. Unless you got a time limit on your solo, you don't want to take 10 minutes on a solo, but you want to be able to get as many of the chords to support the melody, whatever song you select. I selected the song "It Is Well" because that's one of the songs I've heard musicians do. Let me bring that high out a little bit more, and watch how I slide my hands. As I say, when you slide your palms down. Now up here, slide down here. And that really is the entire song. It's the matter of the technique you want to use. Higher. Chord. Walk up again. I like to jump around. So whatever. I'll give you this one, another minor 6. And chord, walk up, E, diminished, walk to be here. I'll give you that. This is why scales are so important. If you're in the Pentecostal church, you know those chords are well, with, my, Melody at top. Let me see. Here's that one. I'm making it up as I go. So, organ playing. Not unlike playing the keyboard, except now you have to think about, in a sense, drawbar settings, two manuals. Now I'm playing with one manual with this one keyboard that I'm using, and foot pedals, which all they do is support the bottom of whatever chords that you're playing. And you see me jump around like this because I practice this. I form the chord before my hands fall. It's always doing this. Good practice before you hear chord changes. Hear the chord changes before you play it. And just change the melody. Making this up as I go. A lot of musicians won't show you their runs. 3 fingers do all the work. These two are just hanging out. That is our lesson now. Soloing techniques. Find yourself in a song that you're most comfortable with. Look at all the chording that you could put around it that you use in a myriad of other songs, not just the 1, the 4, the 5, and the 6, the 2, the 3, but find all the different nuances. Learn how to spread your chords out. Versus here, go here. Because an organ, again, gives you that beautiful sound that you could make that a piano can't. I'm going to change up some of my settings here. It's about showing you everything that you could do with an organ. Change some of these settings. Now change the whole tone. I said in the past, I'm an organ player before I'm a organist before I am a piano player. All right. That's our lesson for today. Again, if you have any questions or comments, please leave them in our comment section. I'll certainly get back to you. Look for more of these lessons coming in the future. Take care. Be blessed. Bye.